Hello there! Howdy! Before anything else, I would like to thank you for taking time and reviewing my application. I am truly honored to be chosen and be processed. Allow me to start by introducing myself. My name is Melody De Leon, and you can call me Odette as my nickname. I'll be turning 39 years old. I'm married, and we are blessed with 3 wonderful kids. Currently, we are renting a 2-floor townhouse in a low-cost yet exclusive subdivision. We live here for almost 2 years. My husband also works online. He's doing freelance. His expertise is more on writing, doing blogs, and marketing. And he works at the daytime. Well, I graduated with commendations or awards during my college. I finished Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. And after college, I have a solid corporate experience, mostly on human resources, and that is for 11 years. That's before joining MyOutDesk. I help work with management, organizational development, compensation and benefits, employee relations, training, and recruitment. Almost all facets of the HR. And because of motherhood challenge, I have to give up my career or that career and chose to take care of my eldest way back around 2011. Because he was diagnosed with some condition and I have to be hands-on with him. A year after that, I gave birth with my second son. I have enjoyed every moment that I am with them. However, around 2013, I have felt the need of working or pursuing a career while fulfilling being a mother and a wife. And I'm happy that is possible here at MyOutDesk. As you know, the hierarchy of need according to Maslow, the highest form is self-actualization. So I just felt the need of working and, felt the need of being self-actualized by fulfilling a career while, of course, taking care of the children. And like I've said, it is possible here at MyOutDesk. And speaking of MyOutDesk, I have been here for almost 5 years now. I have been with the company since 2013. Since then, I have served a total of 5 clients, serving realtors in Florida, Texas, Massachusetts, and Maryland. Well, my most recent client went on some financial problems that she was forced to end her contract with MOD. But before that, I worked with realtors located in Massachusetts. After a few months of being employed with them, they decided they wanted an in-house office assistant rather than a virtual assistant. They did inform me with this ahead of time, and the renewal of my employment went smoothly. They assured me that it has nothing to do with my employment or with my performance rather. They just need one assistant and they wanted someone who could physically be there to run errands, deliver documents, take pictures, of the properties and listings and etc. Prior to that, I worked for a KW real estate company. That is my first client actually. They're based in Tampa Bay, Florida. I was employed with them for 3 years. I was laid off due to their business being slow and that there's not much work for me to do on a day-to-day basis. In the final 6 months, I did notice that the business is really getting slow. The amount of work had really decreased with our company. But mind you, of all the clients I have served, they're willing to give their recommendations further. And I can provide a copy also from my first client who had the recommendation letter. Okay, to answer some questions, let me go back to this. What is your home office like? 1 screen, 2 screen, PC or Mac? Sorry for that. Well, a little about my home office. I have an up-to-date setup with a fiber optic and a high-speed internet running at 50 Mbps download and 100 Mbps upload. I have a new iMac desktop with a large 22 inches monitor, and 8 MB of a RAM. My second PC, which I use as a backup, it is an Acer laptop with the Windows 10 and 8 MB of a RAM also. It is only about like 6 months old. And these PCs, both PCs are hardwired to the high-speed fiber optic connection using Ethernet cables. Okay, next question. How do spend or what do I do in spare time when I'm not working? Well, in my free time, when I'm not working, I like to spend my free time on playing guitar, together with, of course, with my husband and kids. And I also love to play drums. And yes, I am a musician by heart. I am a music lover. I love to sing. I guess it goes by my name because my name is Melody. And I got this skill from my father, who also loves to sing and who loves also, to play musical instruments. And also, I do utilize weekends, aside from resting, of course. I do Saturday. I usually schedule Saturday as with heavy house chores, doing general cleaning or doing interiors. I also, cook special food or special menu. I do laundry, I do gardening, I do other errands. And on Sundays, we see to a point, we make sure that we will, attend church with my family. And sometimes me and my husband like to enjoy a night out or a day, or what you call that, a day night, date night. Going out for dinner and a movie together. Anyway, and there's a question also that goes, describe myself in 3 words. Well, I'm a dedicated person, very thoughtful, like they always say, and very adaptable, flexible, in other words. How would my mom describe me in 3 words? Well, I guess I could hear it now. Being the eldest, I'm always trained to be responsible, so she always sees me as responsible, very independent, and reliable. So I think most of the eldest would agree with me, because as early as 7, I was already trained to be independent. Like, for example, with that is that I'm the only one who goes to school by myself at the age of 7, so I could go to school already. Okay, next, what motivates me to get up every morning? Well, I'm motivated to get up for my family, to take care of them, and to fulfill my work or career at the same time. I love to be productive. I can't just lay around, doing nothing and the day would end. I don't like that. It's making me crazy. Anyway, what is my striving to achieve, or anything to achieve a goal? I strive to achieve a stable financial, which everyone would agree with me, a stable financial income to contribute to my family, and also to have a fulfilling career at the same time. During this time, it is my hope to never miss any milestone of the kids, of course, and of course to give plenty of time to my husband, who was also, I considered, my best friend and my partner in life. Okay, next question would be, what does the money I make do for me? At this time, the money I make helps pay some liabilities, like paying our rent, paying our car. The money I make also help us to enjoy more activities like going out with the family, eating, dining out. Also like going to, playrooms for the kids. Anything, that would make our Sunday or weekends fun-filled. Okay, tell us what you know about my company, and this is the next question. What do you think is my best, why am I the best candidate for this position? I believe that I am a best candidate for you or for this position because I am a dedicated person. I'm also great in team playing, or I'm a team player who can work with minimal supervision, and I'm very much flexible, like I've said earlier. Yet, I'm always motivated. I wanted to always be successful, and like always wanted to finish everything on time. Okay, next would be, okay, which CRMs have I worked with in the past? CRMs. I have a little of Top Producer. I have a little bit skill of Top Producer. I am more adept on Brevity, a little bit of Realty Juggler, and just recently I learned how to do FirePoint. Alright, for the last question, also, do I have much telephone experience? When I was working as a recruitment specialist at a large call center here in our province, I mainly handled or usually do call outs. This is to invite possible applicants, because I'm mainly the ones doing sourcing of applicants. So by the time I got some sources, their datas, I take time to call them one by one, or as needed by our client. And also, I have some experience as a receptionist by making and handling calls for my bosses. Anyway, okay, time to wrap up. Before I end up this video presentation, I want to thank you and everyone at my Outdesk for giving me the opportunity to share a little bit about myself, my life, and my career, including my goals and ambitions. It is my hope to enjoy a long and pleasant career with your team and as a monster. Again, muchas gracias. This has been Melody. God bless.